You need 5 more fragrances that will help you deal with this summer heat? Don't worry, I got you right after this. Yo, what's going on out there in YouTube land? What is happening, good people? You are now tuned in to another dope video here at No BS Allowed TV, the place where we discuss truth, life, love, and all dope things in between. I am your host, that guy, King P, aka Big Game James, aka Pastor Offering, aka The Ice Nine, also known as the reason why you are here, and commonly known as the undisputed heavyweight champ of common sense. But I got a new moniker. You can call me Mr. Midnight. To all my returning subscribers, salute. If you are new here, welcome. Come on in, kick your shoes off, relax, enjoy yourself. You will love it here, I promise. Now you know how we do it, so let's get right into it. Last video, I gave you the five fragrances that you need to have for this summer. I gave you the clone or the dupe inspiration edition. This time we're doing we're doing designer. All right, we're going designer. Now, these 5 fragrances that I'm about to discuss, they don't all share a commonality as far as their DNA. Some of them are OG classics. Some of them are flankers of OG classics. Some of them are modern classics. That being said, you need to have these in your rotation. Otherwise, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with yourself? You obviously must be one of those cats who want to live a life of solitude, and you want your smell to reflect that. But if that's not you, then let's get down to business, shall we? First up, from the house of Giorgio Armani. This is a flanker of an OG classic fragrance, if you will. The original is the best-selling men's fragrance of all time. This is not the original. Again, this is a flanker. This is Aqua di Gio Eau de Parfum. All right. This is versatile and clean. Again, I emphasize clean. Fresh and clean with no in between. Leave you smelling pristine. All right. You can wear this to work. You can wear this formally. You can wear this casually. This could be your signature scent if you'd like for it to be. You have C notes, green mandarin, clary sage, lavender, geranium, mineral notes. You got some vetiver and patchouli in there. But all of that combined makes this fragrance what it is. And again, what it is something that's really, really fresh and also inoffensive. Okay. Um, as far as projection and things like that, you get a pretty nice scent bubble. It's not anything nuclear or anything like that, but your people around you will smell you and they will be happy that you have this on. All right. Again, go grab this if you haven't already. Moving on, for all my low heads out there, my low lifes, from the house of Ralph Lauren Polo. This is definitely signature scent worthy. This is Polo 67. This is the EDP, not the EDT. Shout out to the EDT, but I just believe that the EDP is better. It's a bit, it's a bit more, it has a bit more weight to it, if you will. It's fresh, spicy, but it's not sickly sweet and it's not all the way fresh. You got green mandarin, you got cardamom, you got bergamot, pineapple, you got lavender, sesame, cypress, benzoin, and cedarwood, and some vetiver in there. But it's not like a dirty vetiver or anything like that. Again, this is clean. This is fresh. It has some stick-to-itiveness, if you will. This can be your signature scent. You can rock this in the high heat. You can rock this. You can actually rock this all year round if you like. And but I put it on my list because it's something that I enjoy wearing. And if you get this, I'm pretty sure you will enjoy wearing it too. All right. Now, moving on. We got a OG classic in the house. This was my first signature scent before I even knew what a signature scent was. All right. Now, this really needs no introduction, but we're going to do it anyway. From the house of Issey Miyake, Lord du Issey Porom, aka Issey Miyake. Man, what can I say about this that hasn't been said already? Yuzu, bergamot, lemon verbena, mandarin orange, cypress. You got lily of the valley. You got saffron. You got a little nutmeg. Yeah, man, this is just amazing. This is just amazing. There's a reason why this sells still to this day. Why we were rocking it like we were back in the day, and why it still works now. It does great in the high heat. It does well pretty much with every type of weather except for extremely cold weather. But that being said, it has staying power. It has everything that you need to turn heads. And seeing that not everybody is wearing it anymore, you definitely will get some attention rocking this. But if you don't have it in your rotation or you don't have it in your collection, what are you doing with yourself? Again, we need to have a talk about this. You can grab this, but not a lot of money. And again, it's something that you have to have. This is one of the pillars of starting a fragrance collection, if you ask me. All right. Now, moving on. We got another fragrance that shares a DNA with a more well-known fragrance. Um, from the house of Jimmy Choo. This is Jimmy Choo Man Ice. Now, y'all know, seeing that I am the Ice Nine, I always have an affinity for fragrances with ice in their name. Hey, gotta love it. Jimmy Choo Man Ice a is no- is compared to Mercedes Benz, not Mercedes Benz. Mercedes Benz cologne is actually one of the other fragrances that is mentioned along with this one when speaking about Dior cologne, which is what both of those fragrances are compared to. Dior cologne, Dior cologne is a little on the pricey side. If you don't want to, if you don't want to spend that bread, you don't have to. Just grab this. Lasts about as long as is Dior cologne. May get three, 3 to 5 hours tops, but this smells so good you can just douse yourself and nobody will complain. Um, citron, bergamot, mandarin orange, apple, cedar, vetiver, musk, ambroxan. This is that same Dior cologne DNA on a budget, just ice lemonade excellence. All right. Summertime staple. You got to have this. Go grab it if you don't have it already. All right. Now, last but not least, from one of my favorite fragrance houses, YSL. I love YSL. I love what they do with their fragrances. I've yet to smell anything from YSL that was terrible. This one is no exception. This is YSL EDT. Now this is from 2017. This is not the reformulated uh, um, bottles that they're selling now. I got this when it first came out. Um, This is a mass appealing monster. All right. This is one of those ones that just works for any occasion. Dumb Reach. This is the epitome of a dumb reach fragrance. If you had to go all summer and just rock one fragrance, you could very well. rock this and be good. All right. Aldehydes, bergamot, apple, lemon, ginger, mint, violet leaf, pineapple, sage, geranium, ambergris, musk, cedar, all that goodness in there makes this what it is. Again, any occasion, it doesn't matter. Be it a date night, be it a formal gathering. This is just one of those ones that just works. Um, People love its scent, and you know, I've not worn this and not got compliments. Just saying. I know that there's other flankers out there. I have those. I don't have all of them, but I have enough of them, and I still come back to the OG. You know, and this summer I will be putting more of a dent in this bottle. Um, that being said, pick this up if you haven't already. Now, that concludes the list. Let me know what fragrances you will be rocking this summer. What do you think about these choices? Do you like these? Do you have these? Are you going to get any one of these? Let me know. Get in the comments. We'll chop it up. I love chopping it up with you, with you good people. Ladies and gentlemen, because I do have lady subscribers as well. However, before I get out of here, before I land my plane, speaking of comments, I would like to address a little something. There are some of you who are a bit misguided and not fully grasping what it is that we do here. All right. Because I've had a couple of instances where, you have trolls. Now, I get it. You know, if you are successful at something, you're going to have detractors and you're going to have haters. Okay. Um, I get that. However, not that I need to defend myself or anything like that. I don't. My channel is what it is. And you like it because it is what it is. I'm not the best YouTuber out there. That's not my goal. My goal is to be the best that I can be. Um, and those of you who enjoy my content, you enjoy it. You enjoy it because you relate to it. But for those of you who want to troll and you want to try to be funny and things of that nature, and you want to get in the comments and talk slick and all that, I would advise that you don't do that because that's not what we do here. And my clapback will actually leave you swinging in air. You, I'm pretty slick at the mouth, just like you think you are. I actually am. Now I'm being friendly, but this is a warning. Okay. Now I don't want to turn my channel into, the wild, wild west. I'd rather not do any of that. I'm a pretty chill guy, and I hope that my style reflects that. But that being said, I don't suffer fools at all. So think about what it is that you're going to say before you hop in my comment section and say something, and try to talk out the side of your neck. All right. All right. I'm going to land my plane there. I would like to thank you for coming by, watching my video. You could be doing anything else with your time, but you decided that you wanted to spend it with me, and that means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. I would like to ask you a favor before I get out of here. Like my video, comment, share, but most of all, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this thing, and I cannot do it without you. You are the most important component. All right. So, with that said, I would like to leave you as I always do with these words. There's a lot of people talking, but not everybody's worth listening to. And with that said, good people, as always, two fingers equals peace.